We outside. We actually inside. But it's your boy's first YouTube video, bro. This is crazy. I haven't done this shit in 5 years. We lit. We lit. Let's fuck. Yes, sir. Why am I standing over here, you say? I don't know. Maybe you want to flex the swag. Maybe you want to flex the hotel. I'm, to be honest, just tweaking out. I got a lot of energy right now, so let's get into it. Let's get into it, though. You know, what's up? Okay. Where do I go? I feel like a lot of motherfuckers that are gonna watch this video are people that follow me from Instagram, maybe TikTok too. But yeah, if you don't know me, it's your brown boy. My name's Hamza, and yeah, I'm from California. I live in New York, and I just be a swaggy brown boy that's a stylist, and I tattoo and do other random shit. So this video is probably gonna be very fucking long, just cause it's the first one. This is low-key fucking wild, just cause the fact that I haven't recorded a YouTube video since 2020. And the way I talked in those videos 5 years ago, I still talk the fucking same. You know what I mean? You know, just like the personality has not changed. I'm still a fucking dumbass. So, this hotel, so currently right now, I'm in India. I'm in Jaipur and Rajasthan. And this is the hotel, which is crazy because I got this hotel for 3 days for $60. And like, this place would probably be $1,000 in New York for 3 days. So it's just like absolute heat. This bed can fit 3 fucking people. So maybe I need to find 2 baddies and bring them back. I'm playing. Unless. Nah, I'm playing. We lit. We here. I'm just yapping at this point. I haven't even started the fucking Q&A. Oh my God. All right, let's start this Q&A. So like, first question, will you ever dye your mustache a different color? I have dyed my mustache many colors now at this point. So I've dyed my mustache red, blue, pink, purple, and green. And my like base color is always this bleach. I have not went back to my black in so fucking long. I don't think I will. I just look too boring and basic now when I look at my pictures, and I'm just like, I can't do it. Pink was my least favorite. Red and I think like green were my favorite. So yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've made like a signature with my bleach stash now, because like people just instantly kind of recognize me, because who the fuck has a bleach mustache, you know? Or like, if you're trying to find me in a crowd, just bro, go look for the brown boy that has a blonde mustache. Like it's fairly easy, I think. When and how did you figure out you wanted to do what you do? To be honest, I feel like I kind of figured it out from a very young age. I'm a fashion stylist, a creative director. I tattoo just because I decided to start tattooing. But I'm a stylist, creative director, and an influencer. But I think like, I kind of just started, bro, when I was like 20 years old, and just like really started doing it. And then I didn't actually blow up until like last year, right when I moved to New York. So before I lived in LA for 3 years, and like I was doing content, but it wasn't doing well. Like I was still like, I was doing it, but like it wasn't going anywhere. So, and then I got into styling, and then I got into directing when I moved here. But it was very much like, I knew I wanted to pursue fashion. It was always, when I was a kid, when I was in high school, I just like knew I wanted to be an influence for people. I wanted to help people some way. And then like, I think when TikTok came out and I started just making random videos. I used to make comedy videos on TikTok at first, but then like, people would always tell me like, bro, you dress really well. You're into fashion design. Like I went to school for fashion design. So like, it kind of already was kind of leading into that, which was like, yo, why don't I influence people through fashion? And then they kind of connected, and I found myself. So it's kind of how it went. But when did you get into fashion? I got into fashion, I feel like 2018. I was always into fashion growing up. Like I have four brothers, so like growing up, they'd be the ones who take me shopping, and that's kind of how my style was building as a kid, is that they were the ones taking me to get clothes. But in high school, I noticed my style was very different than everyone always. Like I was very like into just like the scene of like hype beasts and like Yeezys and the whole like hoodie and super long t-shirt, the whole hype beast era. But like everyone else at my school didn't really follow with that shit. So I think like already like without even really thinking about it, I was already slowly getting into fashion and kind of like already keeping up with what the fuck was out. But then like, in high school when they're like, oh, what career do you want to pursue? I kept trying to think, I was like, bro, what actually makes me happy? And for some reason, fashion just kept coming in my brain. So I went into fashion design. And then like, because at first I wanted to have a clothing brand, which I finally have a clothing brand again. But that's originally what I wanted to do. But now it's led into all this other stuff. Life's really fucking trippy because it's like, you don't really know where you're gonna go, and you be saying you want these goals. People make their New Year's resolutions or like manifest these goals that they're like, I want this to happen, I want this to happen, and then something completely fucking else happens like a year later, and you're just like, well, this is way better, but I never even was trying to have this happen to me. So it's pretty fucking lit. I've had that happen to me a million times, and were some crazy experiences? Yes. Were some chill experiences? Yes. Did I want to off myself sometimes? Sometimes. Where and how do I find style? Bro, I will say this every single time. To find your style, get the fuck off Pinterest. One, get the fuck off Pinterest. Like, it's hard to really find your own style when you're on Pinterest all the time. You can use it to get like a base outfit, but then you need to fuck around, bro. If you really want to get into fashion, go thrifting. That's how I started. I would go thrifting and I would see all these pieces, these leather jackets, these flared bell bottoms, these fucking like other types of leather jackets, whatever the fuck. And I'm like, damn, you can't go get this at a mall, Let me just put this shit on. Eventually my outfits just started being very different than like everyone else around me. And like I realized like my style just started evolving from thrifting. Like even now, like yeah, I get clothes from brands and people gift me shit, but it's like most of my closet is thrifted. 95% of my closet is thrifted, which is why I feel bad when people ask me in videos, they're like, where'd you get your clothes? I'm like, it's thrifted. And I'm like, sorry, bro. I don't know what to fucking tell you. But to summarize, bro, thrift, use Pinterest only as like a basis. Follow people on Instagram that you fuck with, that you can get inspo from their shit. And then incorporate like your life, bro, into your style. If you're into anime, wear anime shirts, wear anime cartoons, like clothing. If you love the color pink, maybe you would wanna wear pink shirts or pink socks. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like incorporate things that defines who you are into your style, bro, because that's what will separate you from every fucking other person. Do you have any friends that you know they're fake, but you're still friends with them? Dog, what? Do you have any friends that you know they're fake, but you're still friends with them? Gang. Why you even putting, I feel like you're asking this because you do this shit. Like, if you do this shit, like, you're a bum. Don't do this. No, I have no friends that, like, don't be hanging out with fake motherfuckers, bro. Don't do this shit. Shut your ass up. When will tight jeans be back in style? I predict a possible trend for 2028. Well, honestly, bro, I feel like if you're actually tapped into, like, the fashion scene, skinny jeans have already been, like, coming back a lot. I don't think they're, like, mainstream back yet, but if you, like, again, are in the fashion scene, you're already probably maybe incorporating skinny jeans back into your fucking clothing. Your skinny jeans are already back in the runways. Like, they're coming back, Because right now, for the past 4 years, we've been having, like, Y2K fucking be booming everywhere. But what I've been noticing the past year is uh, the rise of 2010s. So we're seeing like vests and button-up combos, and we're seeing like the straight leg, skinny jeans, Isabel Marant's, the fucking sequins, like all that shit was 2010s. Yeah, bro. Hop on the skinny jeans. I don't wear skinny jeans only because I'm very picky on which ones I want. And I just can't find a pair that works with my fucking flat ass. I have a very flat ass, bro. It's not fucking funny. Do I care to make my ass bigger? No. But like if someone was to fuck me from the back, they'd be hitting complete bone. Pause. Oh my god, I'm dying right now. How old is you? I'm 25. My birthday is July 16, 2000. Yes, I'm a Cancer. I'm a little lover boy. And a fucking crybaby. Were you always yourself, or did you work to get there? To be honest, I feel like in a way I've always been myself, but I think I really got to a point of like just not giving a fuck and just really being myself once I like moved to LA in 2021. Since I was a kid though, like I was always being bullied for being different, for not being a normal kid. So I think growing up from an early age, I didn't really have friends. I never had like a normal childhood, like the ideal childhood. I think because people thought I was weird for not being like a normal kid, I kind of just accepted it and just like kept being my weird ass self. So it like led into me the older I got. I like really just like was like, I've been doing this since I was a kid. The fuck? Like I'm gonna be who the fuck I am. So that's kind of how it happened. Least favorite fashion trend. Let me see. No, baggy pants, cargo pants, and Timbs. Baggy jorts and Timbs. Army pants and Timbs. To be honest, I hate Timbs. Like that's probably the biggest one. But I'm so tired of the baggy jorts and Tim combo specifically. But like, I really do think we should wipe Timbs off the face of the earth. I like hate those shoes. Like so much. I'm sorry. They're so ugly. But Timbs, if you want to work together, I'm still down. What did you want to be when you grow up? Okay, so honestly, I'm not gonna lie with you. When I was a kid, I actually always wanted to be a fucking cardiologist. Like, I thought I wanted to be a surgeon. I'd be a physician assistant. I was saying this stuff at like 11 years old, dude. Okay, I'm gonna be a cardiologist. Then I go into high school and I did science for the first time, like biology, and I realized I fucking hate science, and I was like, oh shit. So yeah, that's what I like wanted to do. When I like first went to college, my first semester, I was actually a math major. Like I'm really good at fucking math. I don't think anyone would assume that I'm good at math like that, but no, I love math, bro. That shit's a turn on. Like you fucking put a math problem in front of my face, I get like a straight boner, and I'm just like, let me solve this shit. So, but now I kind of realized I was like, I don't want to do math as like a full-time lifestyle, and let me just keep it as something that I like doing, and then I change it to fashion. What would you ideally like to communicate to another or the other? I think my message always has been be yourself. And I know that's a very cliche statement, but I just don't think a lot of people really get it, because it's like there's a difference between like being yourself and then like actually going outside, doing whatever the fuck you want, and like not giving a fuck. Like there's a complete fucking difference. And I think like growing up, especially as a brown kid in a traditional fucking foreign family, being yourself is very hard, you know? So already that was a thing. And then once my style really started to change a lot in 2020, and I started wearing makeup and getting my nails done and all this shit, then it was really hard for me to be myself. So I think I just got to a point now, like me as an influencer, me as a stylist, whatever, it's like, my thing is like, yo, go express yourself to the fucking fullest, because I think as humans, your sense of expression, your self-expression is something that every human has every right to do and should not be limited or controlled on that, you know? Like if you want to go outside and fucking yell, if you want to wear fucking skirts and you're a guy, like just fucking do it. Who gives a fuck? Like, just be you. That's my big thing. That's just my big thing, is be you, bro. And I guess also my other message too is that like, you don't have to be gay or queer or bi to do certain things. Like I'm a straight man, probably surprising to a lot of people, but like I get my nails done, I wear makeup, I wear skirts, I wear lace blouses, like I wear all this like quote unquote feminine shit, but I'm a straight man. And like, you know, people, if they do see a guy wear it, they instantly assume they're gay or bi, and that's not a bad thing. If you are, you know, if you are like one of those things, like that's not a bad thing. But I'm saying like a straight man also can wear those things. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of straight people think they can't, or because of society, they feel like they're not allowed to. So I guess like my message to my other straight men out there is like, yo, just be you, and if you want to be more feminine or connect to that side, like do it. And you don't even have to see it as feminine. I don't even see it as feminine. Which is why I always do a quote around when I say the word feminine, because it's like everyone has their own definition to masculinity and femininity. Everyone has their own idea of what those two things are and what like is the extent of those things. So yeah, I really wonder if the people in the other hotel rooms can hear me right now and they're just like listening to this me speak like it's a fucking podcast. But shit. Alright. Where does your inspiration for all the detail come from other than culture and ancestors? To be honest, I don't know. Just because like my culture is a very big inspiration for me. One of my biggest inspirations is myself. But like when people ask me like, oh, what's your inspiration for your style or detail and shit, I don't really have one. Like I'm kind of just inspired by everything that I kind of see, like around me, architecture, like how people dress outside, what I see on Instagram, maybe like random pictures I see on Pinterest. Like I'm just inspired by everything. But then I think it's like I think it's also become a thing now. It's like I look at my body so much as a canvas that I think like, bro, you can add so much detail to this canvas, but you can also add like no detail to the canvas, and that speaks a lot, you know? So you speak that in a different terms. It's being like a maximalist versus being a minimalist, and it's like, but you could go either way, and it still speaks volumes. So I think that's why it's like, I just love to add detail and be a maximalist. So it's just like, I kind of just fuck around and just have fun. And like, if it looks good, it looks good. If it doesn't look good, it doesn't look good. Ah, fuck. Who inspires you when it comes to fashion? I already answered this, but yeah, I don't really have one. I kind of just get it from everything I see. Why did you get Allah tatted on your face? Okay, so this was like the most fucking controversial fucking tattoo I ever did on myself. I'm not gonna lie. Did I record it because I knew it was gonna piss people off? Yes, I'm sorry. As a content creator, bro, you think about these things. You're like, you know, this is probably gonna rage bait a lot of motherfuckers. The video might blow up. Fuck it. So like, I didn't do the tattoo because I was trying to get views. That is the one thing I will say right now. But I grew up Muslim. Do I consider myself Muslim now? Not really. I still believe in God. I have my own relationship with God, but not as a Muslim. But me getting this tattoo on my face was not as like me stating that I'm Muslim, but more as like an acceptance of accepting where I come from and who I was growing up. Because in the end, me not being Muslim now, it doesn't change the fact that I did grow up with that lifestyle I did grow up going to the masjid. I did grow up going to Jummah prayer and all these things. Like, I did grow up with all that, and I can't deny those things. It did raise me into who I am now. And there's still ideologies that I still connect with from Islam, but as a whole, I don't connect with it. So me getting this tattoo is just more as like, you know, I connect with my background and where I come from, and that's it, you know? So it's a very, like, there's a very deep meaning behind it. A lot of course, the haram police was like, how are you gonna go to the bath? Bro, the haram police makes me laugh, because they're just like, you can't go to the bathroom no more. Bro, I just took a shit like 10 minutes ago. I'm like, it's not that deep. It's really not that deep. Oh, wait, okay, I like this question. How do you gain more fashion confidence? Okay, this is very different from how you build your style. Building confidence, fashion confidence, they go hand in hand, whatever. Dude, confidence is not something you just have, okay? Like, it's a thing that you build. It's a thing that you have to get used to. Just like working out, you know, once you start lifting and, I don't know, doing squats, maybe at first doing like 20 pounds is really fucking heavy, but then eventually it gets easier and easier and you start adding more weight. And then let's say even like you stop working out for like a month and you get back into it, it's easier to get back to the weight that you were squatting a month ago because you have the muscle memory. So the same thing goes with confidence. It's like once you do it enough, once you go outside in an outfit maybe that you feel very uncomfortable in at first, maybe it's just wearing nail polish, the more you do it, the more confident you get. Where now, even if for like a month you stop wearing that thing and then you do it again, like, it's easier to still step out of the house being confident because you've built that muscle memory. Like, confidence is something that takes a while. Like, I wasn't confident in wearing skirts when I first started 4 years ago. I walked the fuck outside fucking scared as shit because I was just like, I don't know if this feels right. Like, dude, I fucking sometimes still wear certain outfits that I'm just like, you know, I don't know how I feel in this. But just because you feel that way doesn't mean it's always bad. A lot of people feel that way and they instantly just stop doing whatever, or they change their fit. But it's like, no, like, force yourself outside. Force yourself to go outside in that fit. What the fuck is this question? India versus Pakistan. Bro, what? I'm Pakistani, but I do consider myself Indian almost just as much, just because my grandparents are from India, which probably like almost every Pakistani's grandparents are from India, or great-grandparents, because they literally migrated after the partition. So like, any Pakistani watching this video out there that wants to disagree with me, shut your ass up, bro. Like, you come from an Indian fucking ancestry, most likely. But nah, it's all love though, bro. It's all love. I do wish this beef would fucking stop. I wish this beef would stop. It's so stupid. Were you born in India? I was born in Fountain Valley, California. If y'all don't know where that is, it's next to Huntington Beach, which is one of like the most racist fucking beaches because it's full of Trump supporters and racist conservatives. It was a very beautiful and nice vibey beach until Trump came around in 2016. Whole different vibe now. But yeah, I grew up on the west side, west coast. I grew up around surfer boys, white boys, Vietnamese motherfuckers, and my Santa Ana Mexicans, bro. That's all I grew up around. Are you religious? Just curious, by the way. Love your content. Thank you so much. But I'm not really religious. There are like, I think though, like, there are things from different religions that I resonate with, you know, like Hinduism. I resonate with Hinduism the most out of any religion now. But like, I resonate with things from their religion. I resonate with things still from Islam. I really fuck with Sufism, low-key, which is like a section of Islam. And then some things Buddhism, some things in Christianity are cool too, you know? And like, you know, I just fuck with a lot. But I think that's what's cool. I think it's like when you're like, even if you are religious, it's like you're open-minded enough to maybe still like even if you are like a heavy Christian or a heavy Muslim, you're open-minded enough that maybe you're down to hear about things from Buddhism. And maybe you resonate with this one practice from Buddhism. Like, instead of just being like, no, Islam is the only way, Christianity is, Jesus is the only way. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, all the religions are fucking the same. If you really want to get down in that conversation, but I'll save that for another day. I'm really happy that I made this. I'm really happy I made this fucking video, actually. Like, I actually fucking sat down and made this fucking video, and it's fucking lit. Part of me just wants to fucking just post this video and not even edit it. Because I was thinking sometimes, I was like, you know, some days I just want to post, like, I just want to film a YouTube video and then just post it. Like, raw, unedited as fuck. Just post. Y'all get the full video. If y'all are down and just listen in the background, 50 minutes, just fucking have it as a podcast for sure. I want to do this again, man. I want to do this again. Y'all gonna see me. Eventually I'm gonna hit that 10K on YouTube. I'm gonna hit that 100K on YouTube. And I'll hit the mill on YouTube too. But until then, however many fucking people watching this video, whether it's 2 of y'all or whether it's 2,000 of y'all, I love y'all. You know? And welcome to the brownie family. Yes, I call all y'all fucking brownies, okay? It's not racist. It's just the truth. But yeah. I'll see y'all in another video. Y'all know me. You know I'm here. It's your crackhead. It's your tweaker. It's your brown boy. I love y'all. Lates.